Hey everyone, long time no see. I hope everyone's doing well. It's been about a month since my last video. Started a new job, so just trying to get into the swing of things from a scheduling standpoint, and also went down and visited sunny Belize for 8 or 9 days. So it was nice to go down there, get some vitamin D. When we got back, we drove home from the airport in the middle of a snowstorm, basically whiteout blizzard, couldn't see much in front of you. Got home and then proceeded to be snowed in for 3 or 4 days where we couldn't even leave the house. Luckily, I was fully stocked up on beer. I had plenty of scotch, plenty of bourbon, so I didn't starve to death. So that was that was good. The supplies were fine. But in the last month or so, I haven't maybe had as much time to dedicate to the hobby as I have had previously, but have still managed to get a fair amount done. When I left you guys, I was working on some French voltigeurs, and these are the Perry plastics, and just from their pack, and this is, I think, 3 boxes worth of skirmishers from the plastic set, and I just based them 2 to a base on 40 mil square bases, so they'll be in skirmish formation. And if I have mixed formations in black powder, I'll just throw them out in front. So happy with how those guys turned out. Just kind of the normal base coat, wash, and then highlighted them up, and turned out great. Happy with them. And then also kind of working, still need to get the basing done on these guys, but the Russian line infantry. So 2 battalions there. Just need to finish off the basing, so hopefully that won't take me too long. Happy with those. They painted up really easily. I like that they have the great coat over one shoulder, so that covered up some of the straps, so that just made them go a little bit quicker. And then I have another two battalions from Warlord of Russian infantry that are at various stages of completeness. Some of the figures are totally done. Some of them I just need to wash and a highlight on. But I'm waiting for a couple command packs to show up from Warlord. I ordered some Russian command packs, I think the beginning of January, the 8th. I still haven't got them yet. I know Warlord had a big backup with their orders and releasing games and sales and all that stuff, so they were a little behind. I know they're in the mail right now. They got shipped maybe about a week ago. Sometimes last time it took about a month to get here from the UK, but all is well. I'll chalk that up to a giant first world problem that that I'm just waiting on figures to complete a couple battalions for a game. So no problem there. I did make a Old Glory order as well. I think I had mentioned that in my last video. So that's what this big box of lead is here. It's heavy. It's nice to, I like getting back to the metal figures, having painted the Warlord and the Perry plastics here for the last few months. So just, I like the heft, like the feel. But ordered a few bags of Russian infantry, a couple bags of dragoons, and then some Russian artillery as well. And I wasn't sure, how the Old Glory Napoleonics were going to stack up. They're kind of older within the Old Glory range. I have a bunch of Old Glory stuff now for my Second Punic Wars project, English Civil War, Sudan, and I've been really happy with all those figures, and to say the least, the Napoleonics did not disappoint. What I've been able to see of them so far, been really impressed. So the infantry had basically no mold lines to clean up at all. There was one mold line on the top of the Shako that was quick and easy to file down, and other than that, that was it. Even the horses on these Napoleonic packs were easy to clean up, whereas on some of those Second Punic War horses were a little bit more of a pain. But yeah, happy with how they're looking. I've had a chance to partially paint 1 battalion of Russian infantry I took the cheaters way out and got them in great coats. So I just put a wash on these guys this morning, and then hopefully by this evening that'll be dry and I can start doing the highlights on them. So happy with those. The Dragoons I ordered I already have cleaned up and they're primed in the garage, ready to go. They're definitely smaller than the Perry plastics, but I think I'm going to switch over to doing primarily, hey pup, doing primarily Old Glory figures from here on out. I'm just, from a cost standpoint, it just seems to make the most sense, and they look great. I know they paint up easy, and hey, what's going on? My dog has the cone of shame on right now because she has an ear infection that she can't stop scratching. So she's been wearing that the last couple days. It's kind of mellowed her out a bit though, which has not been bad. She's a border collie. Sorry, I had a message that came down I needed to clear there. She's a border collie, so she's got a lot of energy, and it's been kind of pent up with the not being able to run around outside because there's a bit too much snow. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Back to the Old Glory figures. Like I said, super happy with them. I think I'm going to switch over to doing primarily Old Glory figures for my Napoleonic project from here on out. And yeah, so definitely more orders there in my future. Also, I ordered a few bags of Ansar infantry. Hopefully I said that right. I did a bunch of figures for the Sudan campaign colonials last year, and I just needed a couple more units of Ansar, so that'll bring me up to I think 12 units, so that'll be good, and those will paint up quick and easy just because they're just tunics and skin tones, and then doing the colored patches on the tunics, so that's nice. But at any rate, I think I'm rambling at this point, so I'm going to let you guys go. I've been watching everyone's videos. I haven't been commenting as much as I should, so I apologize for that. Have been watching and really love everything everyone's putting out. It's always nice to listen to everyone's progress while I'm painting. I always really enjoy it and look forward every time you guys post. So thank you for sharing. I hope everyone has a great weekend and happy hobbying.